obifu kuma obifu ya sabi kutu kudu mintra woni ntumi ka
ebeni ye
so nya botredwa abo antete ya
ebeni ye no wonte ho bebe shiwoso mo ni ba kwa kata.
Have you ever said, I can swim, or you should study? Then, congratulations, you already use modal verbs without even knowing it. Today, let's dive into modal verbs, small but powerful words that express ability, possibility, necessity, and permission. Now, before we continue, let's briefly have a glimpse of these terms.
Let's have it.
For ability, it means showing what someone can do. For permission, asking or giving the right to do something. Advice, suggesting what someone should do. Obligation or necessity, expressing something you must do. Possibility, talking about something that might happen.
When I delete for the way free computer national. Problems.
Now, let's look at what modal verbs are. These are helper verbs that change or add meaning to the main verb. This is a take-home, a point to note. Now, they express things like possibility, ability, necessity, obligation, and permission, like we just saw. Now, for the various modal verbs that we have can, right? So for the can, let's look at examples under this, how to use them. So, I can speak Spanish, right? For could, she could swim when she was 5, right? So could here is also the past tense of can, right? Is the past tense of can, and at the same time, it's a way of what expressing polite possibility, right? So example here is she could swim when she was 5. You understand? That is it. And then it could be a form of permission, asking for a help or permission. So could you lend me some money? That is also right. Now let's move to may, and that is similar to the other type of what, the could, right? So may I come in? That is also what, correct. Now let's move on to might. Example, it might rain today.
Hello, Elliot. Elliot.
Right? And then must. You must wear a seat belt. For shall we begin? Right. We have should. You should eat more vegetables. Well, I will call you tomorrow. Then would. Right? Would you like some tea? So polite requests, and then hypothetical situations that could also be used. So we will look at these terms in the subsequent videos, or in fact, or later. So modal verbs are always followed by the base form of the main verb, right? So example is, she can dance. Right? So we can see here that the dance is following what? Can. She can dance. Right. Then we have, they do not take the S, ED or ING endings. Right. So there's no way you can say she can canon or she can't go to school. There's nothing like ING form of it. Or she can't. There's nothing like that. Or she can't. There's nothing of that sort. So this is what you mean. Now, think of modal verbs as your mood indicators.
How, Chim?
Damn.
They show how you feel about an action. Right. Modal verbs might be small, but they are mighty. Mastering them will make your English sound more natural. LEXI-AURA. Speak right.